Oh no, there I am. How's it going, everybody? It's TJ
What?
Firebeard. Yeah,
What happened?
I poked a button and I didn't know if I had fixed things correctly, but as always, I'm TJ Firebeard, and always that
Hello.
is
Hello.
Richmond Bramblett. I don't have a psych
No psych nickname for me today?
no psych nickname for you today. So, how's it going, man?
It's good. It's good. Almost didn't make the show because we had giant baby diaper blowout. So
Those are the worst.
it was the worst. It was one of those where we got upstairs and Rachel goes, "Hey, check the carpet downstairs just in case."
Oh
So,
no.
because it was everywhere. But
Everywhere.
No, carpet's okay. I think we're all right. So we'll find it somewhere later, or our dog's eating it. It's cool. It's
Okay.
fine.
So it definitely felt wrong that I didn't give you a psych nickname.
Okay.
So gonna backtrack real quick. It's that thing where you get that song stuck in your head and then you can't finish it. So now that's happened to me. This is my good friend, as always, Ovaltine Jenkins.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. Keeps going with the brown theme of poop.
Hey, Noah Jane.
Hi, Raiders. Hello.
Hi, Raiders. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How was The Sims and Mark making dinosaur art? Like an adult.
Well, Corgi Butts in chat. Gotta love it.
Love Corgi Butts in chat.
Well, hello. We were just you just caught us right in the middle of the intro. Hope you stick around for a while. And I hope Mark didn't boss you around too much. So
it was like, I swear, the back end of that stream was Mark just being broken and saying things. It was just him giggling to himself at a joke he made like 20 minutes ago and being broken.
That sounds very Mark.
Yeah,
sounds very Mark.
But
yeah,
what do we got coming up, man?
Nothing. We're just
Nothing.
gonna do an intro and we're just gonna leave. We're gonna go away.
Oh, cool. That sounds good.
No, we're gonna play Nemo's War with some guests who are just sitting, being muted right now.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's all.
That's all we got.
And then tomorrow, I will say tomorrow night we are playing Phasmophobia. For this will be a good segue. You can trigger spooky sounds with bits and subs.
What about subs?
Speaking of subs,
tell me about subs.
We should go ahead and get over to our guests, who are two of the hosts of the Submersion podcast.
I think
podcast all about submarine movies. They've done one submarine board game, They Come Unseen. They interviewed the designer of They Come Unseen, which was a good episode. So from this circle of people, I would go recommend check that out. He was quite interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Very,
that sounds fun.
British gentleman who was very, very cool. I enjoyed it a lot. But if we want to go ahead and switch over, we have Kyle and Jamie from the Submersion podcast, and I will wait and see until we cut over to our.
Oh, it's cut over.
Our awesome screen.
Look at that overlay. Our graphics department knocked it out of the park.
Wow, that looks awesome.
That really does.
I will say I sent it to Kyle about 4 times over the course of the different iterations of it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Even got our logo on there and everything, man. Look at you.
Yeah, we're good. We're good hosts for guests. We just want to make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
we put the Submersion logo in there. I couldn't. I tried to put Beardy inside the radar, but it just didn't work out.
Oh, that would have been good.
What's going on, guys? Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Super excited for this. Love submarines, love board games. You put the two together. I mean, talk about an explosive combo. And it seems nowadays the only board games I've been playing are insanely complicated. So this fits the mold, I think.
I think that's probably right.
This is going right in with that complex board games you were talking about. This one is in there.
Yeah, I will say it's complex on the outset, but once you actually get into it, it's not too. I think because we're playing it on Tabletopia, like all of the admin that you would normally do and all of like the trying to track everything will be a little easier than 500 different ships just in a bag somewhere.
Yeah, that I think that is going to help a lot. But it's still got a little bit of fiddles, but it is a great game. Like you really do feel like you are under the sea, like Nemo lurking. It feels like it, at least to me.
Yeah, and I gotta say, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea on our podcast was so long ago. It was episode 6. And Kyle, what episode are we on in the podcast?
120. Is it 26 now? We on
Something like
126?
that.
Oof.
Yeah.
So it's like
been a
years.
minute.
It's been a while, but
Several years, yes.
yeah. But from what I recall from super long ago, I'm kind of amazed at first blush, just kind of like seeing the board and how it all set up, just how kind of independent even from the movie and the book and stuff it is. They really kind of dive deep into motivations of Nemo.
Yeah.
And what he's up to and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Before we get started, Jamie, can you talk a little bit about the puzzle that you were working on for the last like couple months?
Oh yeah,
I think it'd
so
be
so
of interest to
yeah, every year, and this is a little tangential, but every year around October, there's a guy who does a thing called a puzzle boat. So similar to a submarine, but a boat filled with puzzles, and it's always got a theme. And it's kind of if anyone knows what a puzzle hunt is, it's similar to Mystery Hunt, which is something that's done at MIT, and then a bunch of other ones. Microsoft has a puzzle hunt. There's ones in Australia and England and stuff like that. And this guy makes a magazine every 2 months, but once a year he does a much bigger one. This year the theme was board games, and there was 146 puzzles, each puzzle themed on a different board game, with the final meta puzzle, with like the overall puzzle being a game he had made up, which was kind of like a Jumanji knockoff, where you kind of had opened through the other puzzles, opened modifications to rules and stuff like that for this kind of final puzzle. And so we had this big board filled with these different word puzzles, crosswords, logic puzzles, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you showed me basically it was like a big calyx shelf of like each individual box with a different puzzle, and like over time, like that shelf just kept filling up with new puzzles. It seemed like, and it was nuts. Like you sent us one, and I saw it, and I just like got into the fetal position. Like I just didn't know. I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, well,
it was the one for it's the one for Captain Sonar, I think.
It was the Captain Sonar. The one submarine themed puzzle I kind of sent around a little bit, and that was actually one of the best puzzles they made in terms of actually sticking to the theme, because it actually was kind of a sonar type thing he had set up. But that's the point of a puzzle hunt. They'll even say if you get introduced to a puzzle hunt, like the point is to figure out the rules. Usually they don't tell you anything about how the puzzle works, and working out the puzzle is the puzzle itself. So
it's like a puzzle fight club.
Yeah, kind of.
It's so interesting. I've never heard of this.
I hadn't either, and this guy showed it to me one time, and there was like something you had to do one time. You said to figure it out, you had to like look to decipher code through the reflection of a bottle or something, right?
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, the one that I've been shown recently was where you had to find a random website that someone had done Sudoku variants and use those different variants. So they had kind of had these setups, these patterns that you would match to a very specific website, and they'd given hints, being like you're talking to your German friend about something and something, and all the words that they were talking about hinted to this German website where they had done this. That type of work. So there's little hints around in there to try to figure out the rules of what you're doing. But yeah, they can take a while. There's 147, and usually it would take an hour or so to do each of them. So yeah, we spent a lot of time doing it. We really worked at it. It took us about a month solid.
Well, I think if you can deal with the complexity of that, you'll be just fine tonight.
Yeah. Speaking of complexity. Speaking of complexity.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and go over and switch over to the board, and I'll do a little explanation of what's going on. I won't get into everything because some things we'll be able to explain as it come up. But I will go over the board and kind of what's going on. This is so we're playing Nemo's War. It is a game based around Captain Nemo and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. we as a group are piloting the Nautilus and going on adventures. So I'm going to go through the board kind of piece by piece and kind of explain what everything is. And then after I go through everything on the board, I'll kind of talk about the turn structure, and then we'll probably just get right into it because I think we can just go ahead and do that. All right, so up in the top left, this is our adventure deck. The adventure deck is pretty much I would say the clock for our game. So we're going to run through this entire deck of cards up until the last 5 cards. One of the last 5 cards is going to be our finale card. Whenever we hit it, we have to do whatever's on it, and then the game will end. That's provided that we do not get defeated by the game before we get to the finale card. So there are 3 different types of adventure cards. I won't flip them over yet. One is a play card, and you just have to do what's on the card. There is a keep card, which is a card that basically, once you meet a certain criteria, whether you're in a certain ocean or something else is on the board, you can choose to play that at any time and get the actions for it. Or there's a test card, and in the test card, we'll have to roll 2 dice and try and defeat the number that's on there, but we will be able to kind of mitigate that roll with some things on the board. But the game is played in 3 acts. I think the first stack of cards is about 6 cards before we hit the second act, and then it'll just go from there. All right, so the top of the board here, this is our notoriety track. Think of it as lots of notoriety bad. Small amounts of notoriety is good. So there will be certain things that we do during the game, such as sinking ships or things on the adventure cards that will give us notoriety. As we do that, we'll move the skull and crossbones cube up the track. If we ever cross certain lines, 14 and 26, these ships that are right here will go into our ship draw pool, and they will be available for us to draw when we need to place ships on the board, and they are powerful ships. So the more notoriety we have, the more people know about Captain Nemo, the more people know about the Nautilus, and they're going to try and come and take us out. Because we are playing the Explorer motive, if we ever get to 36 notoriety, we immediately lose the game. We are defeated. There is an opportunity, I think, at Act 3 where we can change our motive depending on the points that we've scored so far in the game. The other part that's up in the top here is our ship resources. We have our Nemo track, which is essentially Captain Nemo's sanity, is kind of what it represents. We have our crew right here in the middle, and then we have our hull, which is the hull of our ship. Whenever we do tests, specifically in adventure cards, it will tell us which of these resources that we're allowed to wager. And what you will do. So let's say on one of the cards it says you can wager, it has a symbol for crew. If you want to wager your crew, you move this little horseshoe between the 2 steps, and now that's saying that you will add 3 to your roll. If you succeed with passing the test that you're doing, this goes back to the space that you wagered it from. So you're just betting. It's just a betting portion. If you do not succeed in your roll, depending on the roll, you will lose 1 or 2 of that stat. If either of these 3 get to the end of their tracks, we will be defeated. So we need to try and not do that. So we got to keep an eye on what is going on there. As we look on the board down, as the main board here, this is the ocean, so to speak. So everything that has die numbers on the top of them, those are kind of our major oceans. I say oceans loosely because there's the Western Pacific, Eastern Pacific, North Atlantic, South Atlantic, European seas, and Indian Ocean. Anytime that we, over the course of the game, in all of these areas, we are going to be seeding this board with ships. Currently, in the spots that have these little squares in them, these are hidden ships. At any time, we can choose to fight these ships, And when we do that, we will draw a ship out of the bag and just replace it with a ship token, or replace one of these with a ship token, and then we will fight that ship, and that will do different things. All of the areas that are marked in blue, or all these lines that are marked in blue, are lines that we are able to travel on. So over the course of the game, we'll have to move through different parts of the ocean. And so we are allowed to travel on any connection that is blue, and it'll be 1 action point per movement. The dotted lines are only there for placement, which means anytime that we need to place a ship and the area is full, we can look at either the blue line or dotted line and then add a ship to one of those areas. And again, once we start getting further in the game, you'll see kind of how that works. Also, we have these black Uprising cubes. So these little red circles are different land areas. And over the course of the game, we are able to essentially like liberate countries or liberate areas. And if we're able to do that and we put a black cube there, it helps future rolls for every cube that we have on those spaces. So it's a thing that we might want to consider doing in the future. All right, let's go up here to this kind of top right section. So there is this secondary adventure deck, this one that has a treasure icon, and I'll get back to treasures in a moment. But this is an action we can take, and we can take additional adventures if we would like. This might allow us to gain some bonuses or upgrade our ship, things like that. But also, over the course of the game, this deck will have more treasure tokens on top of it. And for every treasure token that's on top of it, we get to draw 1 treasure out of the bag, and that can give us bonus points or help with a roll or whatever. So as that fills up, that might be something that we want to do. It does not. This is in addition to the adventure cards that we draw at the top of the turn. Below that is the turn sequence. I recommend if you haven't played it. So for Jamie and Kyle, this is pretty straightforward in terms of like we're doing exactly what it says on the sheet. So the first thing we'll do is do the event phase, which is draw the adventure card in the top left of the board. We'll follow its instructions. Then we will do a placement phase. So the placement phase, we will roll 2 dice at the beginning of the game, or in Act 1, we'll roll 2 white dice. If the white dice are rolled are not doubles, we will take a standard turn. If we roll doubles, it will be a lull turn. So in a standard turn, we will place a ship token in each of the major oceans that match the numbers on the dice. So if we roll a 1 and a 3, we'll put a ship in the number 1 ocean. We'll put a ship in the number 3 ocean. Also, whatever the difference between the roll is, we will get that many points. We'll get that many action points. So if we roll a 1 and a 3, we'll get 2 action points. You want to kind of roll a 1 and a 5 or a 1 and a 6. That way you'll get 5 or 6 action points. I think you can only max out at 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 5's the max. You can't go over it. If we roll doubles,
something from it.
Yeah. If we roll doubles, it'll be what's called a lull turn. Oh, and then at the end of the standard turn, we'll take an action phase, which basically means we'll take as many actions as we have action points, and we can leave up to 1 for the next round. On a lull turn, we will place ship tokens for only the white dice. In the future, there's possibility to have black dice. But so if we roll a pair of 2s, we will put 2 ships in the number 2 ocean. Then we'll place a treasure on top of this adventure deck above the turn sequence. Then we will do a thing called check Uprising cubes, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But there's a possibility that our Uprising cubes can go away. And then we will get no action points for the turn, but the actions below it. So these 4 actions cost 1 action point each instead of 2 that they normally do. Below this is our combat sequence. We will get into this once we get to our first combats. But basically, if a ship, and you can see the ships below this, where it's a frigate's demise and a capital encounter. These are warships. Warships have a red value in the top left, and then a black value in the top right. If they have a red value in the top left, they will attack us first, and we need to roll over the number in the red to not get hit. And then the number in the right is our attack number that we need to hit. And if we roll over that number, then we sink that ship. So what happens when we sink ships? There are one of two things that you can do. My wife said, loose lips sink ships. So you can do one of two things when you sink ships. They will either go into this tonnage track, which is below, and when you sink a ship, the vertical axis is the different major oceans. So whenever you sink a ship in one of those oceans, you will put it. So for example, I would put it here. If we sank the ship in the North Atlantic, it would go here. We would get the victory points at the end of the game for all the ships that are in this track anyway. But then if we complete a column, for every column we complete, we will also get that many bonus points. So if we complete 3 in every major ocean, we would get 17 points at the end of the game, 4 for 23, 5 for 30, and then 6 for 40. And so there's a little number on the left or on the right of each ship. So on this ironclad in Act 2, there is a purple 2. So that's technically worth 2 victory points when you sink it, and then any bonus points if you complete a column. Or what we can do is we can use this. We can use the ships for salvage. What salvage is we can take 4 ships that we sink, and we have to put them there when we sink them, and put them on the salvage track. Salvage allows us to take parts from the ship and use them to build new parts for our ship. So the ones that we have been given at the start of the game are the double hull, the steam torpedoes, the arcane library, and the hydrodrive. So the arcane library would cost us 2 ships out of our salvage. The double hull and the hydrodrive would cost us 3 ships out of our salvage, and the steam torpedoes would cost us 4 out of our salvage. So that is what the salvage does. So when you sink a ship, you can either put it in tonnage or you can put it in salvage. The last thing we'll look at on the board is the motives for Nemo. So we're starting the game playing the Explore motive. So all of these colored circles with X's next to them are ways that we can score victory points. So on warships, there's a number in purple, as well as for non-warships. For all the adventure cards, and I'll explain one other thing in just a second. But for all these things, we will get points for the X value on that card or on that ship. But for the explore action, we're wanting to explore the world. So for wonders, we're going to multiply whatever at the end of the game, whatever our wonder number is, by 7. So we want to try and explore wonders, see the world. For any things that have science symbols, that'll be multiplied by 4. Liberation multiplied by 3. Any treasure we find, we'll add 1 to its value for each individual treasure. Adventure cards get you no extra points, but you'll get whatever the value is on the card. Non-warships, you'll get the value of whatever's on the ship, but you won't get anything extra. And then warships, because we're doing explore, we'll get the value on the ships, but we'll subtract 1 from each warship that we sink. And then at the end of the game, we'll also subtract our ship resources penalty. So our Nemo, crew, or hull, if it ever gets way too low, we will subtract that number. But there are positive numbers if they stay high enough. Scouring the seas is our tonnage track. So if we ever complete any of the columns, we get to get those points. And then our characters remaining is the last bit. And so at the bottom here, we have a few characters. Our first officer, our second officer, our Conceal, I believe that's right. Ned Land, Professor Aramax, and Chief Engineer. These 6, I'm not going to say crew, we'll call them passengers because crew is a different thing. will allow us to add different numbers to our rolls. They'll basically let us do kind of game breaking things, but they're one-time use only. So if we use, let's see, first officer is worth 7 points at the end of the game if we don't use the first officer. But if we do use it for 3 action points or 3+3 on a roll, or +3 after a roll, then we flip them over, and whatever's on the back is also a penalty. So we would lose 1 Nemo for that. If we get rid of Ned Land or Professor Aramax, we would get 1 notoriety for that as well. The last thing that I will say before we pretty much get into this is on up here under the adventure card deck, there's a pass pile and a fail pile. So on the cards, it'll have little designations for maybe a wonder or a science points or whatever. We are only going to score at the end of the game whatever is in our pass pile. So there are some cards like your keep cards or your play cards that will say, hey, if you have this at the end of the game, put it in your pass pile. Or it'll say if you have it at the end of the game, put it in your fail pile, and you don't score it. So sometimes you want to put things in your fail pile because you get a benefit for it, but you're essentially exchanging end of game points for in the middle of the game benefits, if that makes sense. Have I lost anyone yet?
Probably everyone.
No, I think it sounds pretty good. I do want to ask, have you guys played this a lot?
I have played it solo a number of times.
Okay.
So that's a good point. This game is actually built as a solo game, and we are actually playing with the multiplayer rules, obviously. So instead of us taking the helm as only Captain Nemo, we are actually going to be playing as different people on the ship itself. So we're playing with 4 people. So we're going to be playing as the purser, the officer of the deck, the tactical officer, and the executive officer. Each one of us is going to assume one of those roles. And then we will take turns playing the captain. So as each one of our own roles has a thing that they need to do that they take care of, like the tactical officer role manages the whole ship resources and things like that nature, we will be passing around the captain who does the distributing of the actions on a turn and then checking with each other as we go. But I think the first thing we have to do is decide what role everyone wants to play. So let's see here. We got the captain there. So we've got the purser, who controls Conseil. I don't know how to say it. And they have an available treasure gemstone, and they're going to manage drawing and reading all adventure cards, placing treasure available gemstones, and drawing treasures. And their other duties are they must approve all treasure token expenditures. Then we've got the officer of the deck. They have the second officer and 1 treasure available to them. They manage the action point track, the notoriety track, and the tableau, and they remind players about all the opportunities that are there, and they perform all the placement phase activities. You've got your tactical officer, who has the chief engineer and 1 treasure available. They don't manage anything, but they take care of risking any hull resources when we're doing skill tests. Their other duties are rolling all the dice on hostile missions. So if they're attacking warships, lulls during incitement losses, and things of that nature. And then they also will make the choice when we sink a ship, if we keep it as tonnage or we keep it as salvage. And last but not least, we've got the XO, or the executive officer. They have the first officer, Professor Aranax, and Ned Land. They don't manage anything, but they risk the crew resource on things. They will also make the choice if we change our motive based on how our game goes. They will also, we won't be changing the difficulty level on this one, but they also will determine what Nautilus upgrades we purchase.
I will take Officer of the Deck because I'm familiar with all the placement issues.
Sounds great.
Thank God. I was like, that's one I don't want.
I'll take it. We'll just leave it here because no one really has a place. And again, there are roles, but we will we'll talk through everything together. I mean, it's like
Mhm.
your plan, pandemic, etc. You know,
Absolutely.
you'll talk about what you need to do, and we'll go through it all together.
Exactly.
Uh,
So we've got officer of the deck taken care of, and then so we can also make decisions as we go. Who wants to fall into the whatever? I think we'll get to that, but I guess the first thing we've got to do is start with Act 1.
Yeah.
Who wants to read this in a dramatic telling?
This feels like class.
Does it? I mean, Kyle, I feel like you've got the chops.
I can read. I can read.
That's
Adventure
true. He
card.
can read.
I was born for reading.
You just got the
Actually,
voice.
not really.
You got the
I'm really-
gravitas.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Adventure card. You guys ready to flip? Get
No,
this
not
going?
adventure card. Read Act 1.
You want to read
No, it's the Act 1. It's
Exactly.
already down there.
DRM thing.
Good God, where are you at? Act 1?
He was testing.
There
us.
it is. Yeah.
Right.
The facts relating to this apparition, entered in various logbooks, agreed in most respects as to the shape of the object or creature in question. The untiring rapidity of its movements, its surprising power of locomotion, and the peculiar life with which it seemed endowed. If it was a whale, it surpassed in size all those hitherto classified in science. Man, it almost got me on hitherto there.
It almost got you at hitherto.
Almost got
Oh,
it.
that one about messed me up. Roll a die and place the Nautilus in the corresponding major ocean. Commence play with the next card. Roll only 2 white dice to begin each placement phase.
All right, Richmond, roll us a die. Where are we placing this Nautilus?
All right. If you ever have to roll a die, you can hold shift and drag over the 2 dice, and it'll highlight them. Or you can just click 1, and then if you hit R to roll, it will roll the die. And we're putting it in 6, so we're looking at the Indian Ocean.
Awesome.
Before we do the adventure card, all these major oceans have treasure available tokens on the top right of them. So as part of an action, we can search for treasure if we want to, and then we would do a roll for it. So, all right, whoever wants to read the first adventure card, you can basically pick it up and drop it.
Just grab it. Yep,
TJ
just grab it.
wants you to
And then flip it.
hit,
How do you flip it?
Hover
Push
and
F.
There we go. We got a runaway reef worth 0, it says in the top corner.
Yep.
But the year 1866 was marked by a bizarre development, an unexplained and inexplicable phenomenon that surely no one has forgotten. And it is a test.
All right, so this is a test. So the test value is 7, and we can wager our Nemo stat. So if we go up to the Nemo track, by wagering Nemo, we would get a +2 on our roll. And then if we pass it, this would go in our pass pile, and we would lose 2 notoriety, which we're at 0 notoriety right now.
Right.
Or if we fail it, it goes in our fail pile, and we get +4 notoriety. We cannot skip test cards.
Right.
So we
Unfortunately.
Have to,
All right.
that is where we're at. So, do you want to? Who's the captain now?
Yeah, who's the captain now?
Jamie, that's like your favorite line, right?
It is my favorite
Captain
line.
Phillips. I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should definitely try and grab the rolls because that'll definitely help.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my officer of the deck over here, and then whoever is Nemo, we just put the captain over top of it.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's see here. What does this one do? Purser, tactical officer, or executive officer? I mean, I'll take whatever 2 you guys don't want. I don't mind doing whichever.
Put it on them.
Oh wait, I will choose tactical officer.
Dang it, that's what I was looking at.
Sorry, Kyle.
Man,
You gotta be quick on this.
All right, whatever. I'll take man. I'll take XO, I guess.
Take an XO. I'm the purser.
She's purser. And then
So
I will roll both dice, and we'll do increments of 3, going left to right. So pursers 1 through 3, officer decks 4 through 6, etc. Whoever gets it is the captain. It is 8, so that will be tactical officer.
Okay.
So Jamie, do you want to risk the Nemo resource?
All right. So we have to get above a 7.
Yeah.
Kind of gives us like a 50-50. Or is 7 and above or above a 7?
7 and above.
7 or above. So we're kind of sitting at better than 50-50. What do you guys think? Do you think we should be risking it? Kind of make it pretty safe so we don't, because we don't gain too much. We don't
We're
really
not
gain too
gaining
much by
anything.
winning.
We don't get anything
I
by
think you're the
passing it,
captain,
but
man.
we lose a lot if we fail.
who's the captain now?
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
lose a lot if we lose. That's kind of the idea, right?
That's the issue. Yeah.
I would say wager it. That would be my vote.
What do you guys think?
I venture to agree.
Alrighty.
It's gonna
Alright,
be
so
the
that's gonna
shortest
go
game
there.
if we're playing this aggressive. I like it. Let's
And then who's rolling the
wager this.
Who rolls the? I think he rolls the.
Just whoever wants to roll the dice, go for it.
All right.
He
So I just
resolves
hold it.
tasks. Yeah, so select them both and then hit R.
Hold on.
Oh wait, sorry.
Shift and drag.
Shift and drag. That'll get up both of them.
Yeah. So it's go outside of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got it. And then you click it.
Yep. Or hit R.
Oh, got it. I'll get this.
No, it's.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
So we passed it.
we passed
we
it
passed
good.
and we get
So by
5
passing
action
it,
points, right?
by passing it, no. So that's that'll be a different roll, I think.
Gotcha.
But we do put this over here, right?
Yes, so that will go in our pass pile. We don't get any notoriety. The Nemo stat goes back to where it was.
Right.
And so now we do placement phase. And so we're going to roll 2 dice.
Yep. So yeah,
just
roll.
highlight them again.
Should I do it again?
Yep. I'll load them again. Hit R.
Oh, what's going on? It's not letting me grab them. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh
all right.
gosh.
Sorry.
The lull
Our
turn.
first turn is a lull.
Right.
All right, so this is a lull turn. So what's going to happen is we are going to put ships in number 5. And now that it is full, according to the ship placement priority, we're going to place a hidden ship in an adjacent ocean. Should we put it in the one we're at or this one over here?
I think probably where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
think so.
All right. So now we're going to place a treasure available token on the adventure deck. So there are 2 treasures available up there. We are going to check Uprising cubes. We don't have any, so we don't need to do the Uprising cubes. And then
I believe we do need to place a ship for both of the white dice rolled.
I did. I put one in number 5.
Oh,
and
okay,
then
okay.
One in the Adjacent Ocean.
Okay, cool.
And then the last bit is we don't get any action points. So we have 1 action point. So we can do something if we want to, but and everything costs 1 action. So underneath our action costs are, we can do an adventure. That would cost 1 action. We can attack. We can incite, which would place essentially place a Uprising cube somewhere. We can move to an adjacent ocean. We could rest, repair, or refit, which we don't need to do any of those. Refit the Nautilus would be if we want to add something from salvage, but we don't have enough salvage ships to pay for it. Or we could search for treasure. So we could do any of those things that we wanted to do. In the explore phase, when we get treasure, some of those sometimes are wonders. So it'll be like, the pyramids of Giza or whatever. So there's a possibility if we look for treasure, we could find a wonder, and each one of the wonders we find will be worth 7 points.
Yep. All right. So the captain decides what we're doing.
Oh boy. So you're kind of saying that we could either look for treasure, which would kind of be looking in the diamond that's in the Indian Ocean kind of thing.
Correct.
And then, or the other option kind of would be the draw adventure card.
We do an adventure card, or we could fight one of the ships that's in the Indian Ocean with us. And when we do that, we would draw a ship out of the bag and fight it.
Have to fight it.
Yeah, fighting ships are fun. That's definitely fun. If we're in the explorer phase, though, it's kind of the point of the game. Then maybe
we're definitely in. Our motive is exploring, so we actually lose points for sinking ships.
Well, we lose points for sinking warships.
Warships, yeah, that's correct.
Right, but we could always we need at some point we probably want to have some salvage if we want.
That's true as well.
From that, whatever. What do you guys think? Do you think there's something in particular that we should be doing here? Like, is adventure kind of the default?
So if we do an adventure, we'd have to do another die roll like we did and potentially lose something. If we search for treasure, we could also basically, if we search for treasure on this DRM track over here, we could, if we roll a 7 or 8, we get treasure, but we get 1 notoriety. If we roll a 9 or 11, we get 1 treasure. If we roll a 12 or above, we get 2 treasures. But if we roll 6 or below, we lose stuff. But we can also exert one of our ship resources, which will probably be crew because it'll be a +3.
Depends on if it's applicable.
You can exert any one ship resource on search.
That's correct. Yeah, I forgot. It can be that. So yeah, I mean, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like the treasure makes some sense. So let's just do that, and we'll go after some treasure.
All right.
Do a search.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
So whoever's in charge of crew, I would say let's wager the crew.
Let's risk them.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jamie, take the 2 dice.
Get them out of here.
You rolled a 9 plus the 3 that we wagered, so that's gonna be 12.
Which is a eureka.
So we get 2 treasures out of this. So I'm gonna move it over here to the treasure collected area.
It's like not a big deal, guys. I don't like.
I mean, yeah, it's great.
So I'm the captain. So
anytime we can discard this and does it say discard and gain 3 notoriety or lose 3 notoriety?
I think we get it.
I believe that's get 3 notoriety, isn't it?
Heck yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Depends on what we're doing.
I guess.
All right, I'll look that up in a second.
That looks like we. Hey,
we got a wonder.
Reef, so we got a wonder. So that is going to be 7 points. So at the end of the game, we will.
If I remember right, I think if it has an X at the front, it happens immediately, and it happens immediately and is then discarded.
Wow, I hope you're happy with yourself, Jamie.
So, like Great Barrier Reef, I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
I mean, I feel like I feel like it means thematically, we went to the Great Barrier Reef and we just ran into it.
Yeah, we stole
and then people are just like, "Wow, they just destroyed that thing."
Look at those guys.
Look at those jerks.
Yeah, come watch this whale destroy the reef.
I know.
So we're done with this action point. And that is the end of the turn. So we go back to the top and do an adventure and then go from there.
Yep.
Kyle, I think you're on adventure duty. You could probably drop it here in the middle of the, for now, the...
oh, yeah, that'd be great. Also, the captain doesn't move until somebody fails a test or you cede the captaincy. Captaincy?
Yeah. Well,
gotcha.
I will cede the captaincy to Kyle. Give him a little taste of it.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Troubled dreams. I try to keep my eyes open, but they close in spite of me. I was in the grip of anguished hallucinations. If we pass, roll an 8 or higher, we get to keep this card to change anyone's die result, regardless of its color, why it was rolled, or how many other dice were rolled with it, to any other result that you choose, or we fail.
All right.
That's pretty clutch.
And you are in charge of exerting Nemo's resource.
Jamie's been having some super solid subtitles.
That's true.
You gotta wonder, like,
I'm
when are we
sure
gonna
I'm
not-
sure they'll translate to you.
I hope so. Let's do it. Let's risk this.
All right, so it's gonna be +2 to the roll.
All right.
And go for it. I think they're both highlighted.
That's not good.
Dramatic effect.
Yep.
Oh.
God.
All right, so we get.
I thought I selected both. That's my mistake.
No,
I
no,
did
it
like
was
the dramatic
dramatic,
effect.
actually.
It really was.
All right, so because we're keeping it, we're going to keep it under our people here, and we just need to remember that we have it.
Yes. So that is something
now,
we have in our tableau, as it were.
Now roll those 2 dice.
Da-da-da.
Put these ships. All right, 5 and a 2, so we're going to get 3 action points.
Sweet deal.
So 5 is full. Let's put this one over here then.
5 is busy.
Yeah, 5
Yes, it is.
2's over here. The problem is we can't get to 5 until we have to go through 4 different oceans, or like 4 different moves to get.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I just read David from Man vs. Meeples in chat. He goes, I thought this was going to be based on the Pixar movie. I'm out.
Yeah, it's
See,
not Finding Nemo.
It was billed to me that we were playing Finding Nemo too, David.
Nemo's War.
Also, how's it going, David? Hope you guys are doing good.
Tell Alicia we said hello.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so now we have 3 actions. Because we don't have to do any of the lull turn stuff.
Nope.
So we can fight ships. We can move. This treasure token is now gone. We found treasure. And we have 3 actions.
3 actions.
Adventurers take 2 actions. Attack and search are 1 actions. We can incite as well.
We don't need a rest, repair, or anything like that.
Repair or refit because we don't have anything there. And Kyle, it's up to you.
You guys feeling aggressive?
Hey.
Sounds like we are.
We might be.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Mhm.
Let's do this.
I mean, you're the
I know
captain
we're
now.
exploring, but we got to sink somebody.
All right,
Let's get on that tonnage track.
All right, so we're going to do it in the Indian Ocean.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
taking one of
All
these guys down.
So remove one of the ships, and I'll draw one out.
So the question is, are we doing it as a stalk attack or a bold attack?
I was going to explain. I will explain that in a second. So it is the Scotia. It is a 10 to sink it.
Okay.
Can do. We have 2 options. We're probably going to want to use either one of these options. We can do a stalk attack, which means we get to add 1 to our roll for our attack only. But if we do a stalk attack, we have to stop attacking ships in that ocean after we're done with that attack. Or we can do a bold attack, which means we can use it to continue for the same action. We can continue to
Sink ships.
try and sink ships, but only for the tonnage track. If we ever use it for salvage, we have to stop our bold attack.
Okay.
So those are our 2 options. And then for combat, we can exert any 1 ship resource to add to it. So we could do like crew for +3 and stock attack to make it +4.
Man. I mean, that would help.
It would.
Because 10's pretty high.
10
is
pretty
high. Also, when
And
we
we're
sink this,
We're gonna
we
get
will get 2
notoriety.
notoriety.
Oh yeah. That's what we're all about, boys.
But we will get 3 victories.
Exploring. Yeah. Oh man.
I would say
All right.
stock. I'd say let's do a stock attack.
Yeah, we gotta get wherever we can. So if we can get +1, we'll stalk this guy.
You want crew?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
dude.
probably crew, right?
Yeah, exert
Throw the crew out there.
Crew for +3. So we are at a +4 to begin with. We need to hit
I
a
like
10 or
that.
higher. So we need a 6 or higher in the roll. And then if we fail on this roll, we have options. But I will also tell you what happens. So roll.
We
up.
lose 3 crew members.
We could lose 2.
We could lose
go
2
ahead.
crew member.
If I snake eyes this.
The Snake Eyes would be good. No, Snake Eyes is bad, right?
Snake
That's
Eyes is
bad.
always
That's bad
bad.
every time. All right. Here we go, guys.
Let's do it.
Nervous.
Scotia,
I feel like
line up the shot.
I feel like we spoke it into existence. All right, so 7.
Oh yeah. Oh,
All right, so we got it.
we sunk
so
it.
Stock attack, we're
Too
done.
close.
Do you want to put it on the tonnage track, or do you want to use it for salvage?
Let's go ahead and let me look at some salvage stuff here real quick.
So
Yeah, this
I
is
will
a
say
good.
Arcane Library is pretty good because it allows us
Yeah.
to move 2 oceans at a time.
Sorry, which one? Hydro Drive?
Hydro Drive lets us move 2. Arcane
Oh,
Library
yeah.
will let us get a DRM whenever we search or in sight.
Sorry, Hydro Drive is what I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I think, and then those get science, which is something we're actually looking for. So,
Right.
well, the Hydro Drive does.
The Arcane Library is a wonder, which is
Yeah, Arcane Library is a wonder.
Ooh. That
and
is
it's
nice.
the cheapest one we can get too.
Yeah. So we have to get 2. All right, sorry. So we got to get 2 ships in
Yes.
salvage, and then we can get that.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So we don't even have to make a decision right now.
Not at the moment.
Nope.
It's just if we
Okay.
want to sink it for victory points or if we want to sink it for using
decide whether-
parts.
For
I
tonnage
think-
salvage.
Yeah, I think for salvage right now, let's work on getting some of these upgrades going.
Like
Okay. We'll do that, and then we will go. Did you already put us up 3 notoriety
I did.
or 2 notoriety?
2 notoriety. We should be at
Oof.
5.
Notoriety's getting higher. I think.
Oh yeah, here we go, gang.
All right, so we have 2 actions left, so we can
We do.
attack the other ship that's in there, uh,
No.
or we can.
Dangerous. I'm just kidding.
So you can also move to the
Other
Pacific Ocean
oceans.
across the. So sorry, flat earthers, if you're watching. No,
You know what? No. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, flat earthers.
I'm not sorry.
Wow, you
folks.
guys really try to alienate your audience here, huh? Not going for everybody. I'm just.
You know, there are people who say everyone's welcome, but it's not true.
Sometimes flat earthers. Not
Flat
so
earthers
much.
aren't at the top of the list, but nonetheless. All right. All right. So we got 2 actions left. So we can always save 1 at most.
Oh, sure. Let's
Well,
see here.
So
Oh,
So Cape of Good Hope does not count as an ocean. Like if we move to South Atlantic, or
no, it's
theoretically-
basically it's for every blue.
oh,
blue.
okay, gotcha.
that's it's just not a major ocean. Also, thank you, Anonymous Cheer, for 500 bits. That's very nice.
That was awesome. Thank you, whoever that was.
Okay, let's see here. Well, we could go to the Western Pacific, right?
Yeah, Western Pacific.
We could Western Pacific and then attack.
Let's,
we
Or
could
we can-
oh yeah.
Or we can search for treasure.
we could
That-
search
that-
for the treasure that's here and
Well-
then go search and attack.
That's true.
Let's look for some treasure. Feeling like
All
that
right.
would be
So
good.
we either have to go to the Pacific to search for treasure.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
That's the closest one.
Yeah, Western
Yeah.
Pacific. Yeah.
All right. So 1 to move, 2 to search.
So we can't do it this turn.
No, we can do it this turn. Search for treasure. We can. We can't do it in adventures.
Oh,
too.
sorry.
All right. So we can exert 1 resource like we did last time.
Probably crew.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
crew.
Let's work the crew.
God, you guys are
I
really
feel like-
hard on
I
my
feel
crew
like
here.
is usually most worked until they get to around the 2 range, and then it just
Yeah.
becomes punishment at that point.
All right. So
Uh,
right now we're looking at +3. So
+3, roll them up.
roll them up.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Snap.
man.
That's a 7. So we get a treasure, but we also get a notoriety.
Okay, well, we're really hitting those notoriety.
I mean, yeah.
Jamie, I meant to tell you, if you hover over something and hit space, it will embiggen it.
Embiggen it.
It makes things
God.
makes things a little easier.
What?
Embiggen it.
Yeah. Where are you learning these words, man? What the heck is going on?
Twitch. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Twitch. All right,
Collab.
so-
It makes sense then.
We succeeded. So we removed this off. And
These
what
treasures are
the
not being nice to us.
what did we get now?
Lose 1 resource or a character.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Dang.
dang. Dude, treasure sucks.
I feel like, what do we lose the hull?
But we need it. That's the problem. All right.
I'll lose a treasure. I'll lose my purser gemstone.
Is losing a treasure? Sure.
Yeah, it's a treasure gemstone. It would just have been a modifier that we no longer have. I'll take the hit.
Wait, hold on. That's counted as a resource. I see.
Yes.
That's a resource. Okay.
I believe so.
All right.
Someone tell me if we're wrong on that, but I believe that is correct. All right.
Unless it's a ship resource.
I believe it's a ship resource.
It might be.
So we could knock crew down 1, and they'd still be
bad.
You think
Yeah,
crew?
because
Or
we get those
I see.
sweet science points, man.
Hull might not be bad.
But hull gets closer to 1.
Right. If you still have a
Crew.
few 3 left.
Yeah.
Let's
there
crew.
are cards that allow us to bump up crew, and we can, as an action, we can rest the crew and then bump it back up.
That's true. That's a good point. I mean, you could do the same with repair.
Never get Nemo back, huh?
No, there's no way to get Nemo back to where he needs to be. He just keeps going crazy.
He just keeps going slightly insane.
I like that.
Right.
That's nice.
Accurate with the movie.
That's the end of the round. Now we go to the next adventure.
All right. So next event phase.
I'll draw it up. Or whoever wants to draw it up, draw it up.
Whoa. I'll move the captain card over here.
Oh, the
Oh,
purser.
sure. Giving it up.
Commerce
Blake.
scare. The Shipping and Mercantile Gazette, the Lloyd's List, the Packet Boat, and the Maritime and Colonial Review, all papers devoted to insurance companies which threaten to raise their rates of premium, were unanimous on this point. Public opinion has been pronounced. Oh boy.
Game
So,
hates it. All right.
It does. So we can perform this mini reactions. So this is a play.
Yeah. So we're gonna get 2 actions and fail it. Or 2 reactions and fail it. For
Yes.
each reaction, we either have to gain 1 notoriety or flip any non-warship token to its warship side.
Jeez. I mean, it sounds like. Well, we don't have any ships. There's no warships out there. Non-warships out there.
Which means we have to just take 2 notoriety.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And we get 2 actions.
No, we don't. That's not the roll.
Oh,
That
no.
was the first roll. So now you have to roll for the action points.
Yep.
Dang.
I'll put this
Being
in
a
a
savage
fail.
right now, man.
Oh, yeah. It's not a kind game. 2 and a 4.
2 action points.
So we get 2 action points.
Yep. So ship in 2 and a ship in 4. Oh, that's 3.
That's 3. And I got 1 and 4.
All right. TJ, you're the captain now.
I believe we ventured this way to search the depths, but we already did that. So that means we're going to attack a boat.
Yes, let's do it. Let's sink these guys.
All right. Spend 1 action to attack that boat.
Cuddy Sark.
Cuddy Sark.
It is a 9. I guess we exert that crew.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do
XO allows it.
We're gonna
Get
do
the
a
crew out there.
stock attack.
Stalk attack.
Here we go.
All right. So +4, so we need a 5 or higher.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
Oh, crushed it.
That
Need it.
ship is exploded.
All right.
So
So-
1 there.
And then where you want to take it?
Oh, that's going right into the salvage.
All right. Go for it.
All right.
Perfect. All right, and then we have 1 action left.
Yeah. Refits
And-
2, so we can't.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah,
refit
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I think I'm gonna go ahead and just move us along so we head towards the North Atlantic.
That's fine. You can go to the north.
Oh,
route?
actually, you know what? I instead will hold on to the 1 action
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
so that we go into the next round with another 1.
All right. That's the end of the round.
All right. I guess per the friendly high seas we have, I cede the captaincy.
All right.
Russian's like, that's all about to change.
Welcome to my reign of terror.
Yeah.
All right, Captain Nemo's Thunderbolt. When the first Islander laid hands on the companionway railing, he was flung backwards by some invisible power. Lord knows what. He ran off, howling in terror and wildly prancing around. It's a test. We can use both Nemo and the hull. If we pass, we get 1 notoriety and we collect 1 treasure. So it seems like we fail anyway. We get +2 notoriety and we lose a hull. All right.
So lose.
So if we do Nemo and the hull, we get +4 on the roll. So we would just need to roll 4 or higher.
That seems a strong. I'm
That's
okay
what we
with
say,
it,
right? That's what we say.
but we got to check with the tactical officer on that one.
I get the Nemo. So
yeah, definitely hull for sure.
TAC officer approves.
Yeah. I don't care about this hull. Risk it.
No, I care about the Thunderbolt.
We're rolling. It's a 7, so we
No big deal.
pass that test.
Oh, big deal.
And I will draw a treasure.
You draw that treasure. Please don't be terrible.
Yeah, asking for a friend. Can we reduce our notoriety in some way?
You can, but it's through
Insight?
Yeah, I think.
Right. Yeah, okay.
If we do the insight action, it allows us to lose notoriety, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a cube.
Yeah, the insight action. If we get a 9 or 11, we place a cube and lose 1 notoriety. If we get 12 or higher, we place 1 and get and lose 2 notoriety.
Yeah. So, but hey, that was the first one we've gotten that wasn't terrible.
Right.
Or the second one that we got that wasn't terrible on our treasure.
Right. So these treasures, based on our motives, we will get +1 point for the total. So this is actually worth 4 points. Or for some rolls, we can choose to add the value of one of our treasures as to the dice roll, but we would discard the treasure instead. So we just need to remember we have that there.
I do want to mention,
for sure,
Nemo,
Frodo.
Captain Nemo's Thunderbolt is probably the most politically incorrect portion of the movie. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they have a bunch. They encounter some cannibals on an island, and then the Thunderbolt is them electrocuting them and laughing as they electrocute these poor islanders.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. They get like onto the boat and then
The Thunderbolt.
over, man.
How's it going, Frodo the Shire? Yeah, we definitely need to insight before ships start showing up. But thanks for. Hey, how's it going, man?
Let's
see.
Do we want to get the Arcane Library, or do we want to save for the hydrodrive?
Well, we need to roll to see what we've got. How many actions we got? We might get a little turn and be like, yeah.
We get 3 actions.
6 and a 3. 4 actions. All right. So 6 and a 3.
Do we want the hydrodrive, or do we want to go to Arcane Library?
So I would think, right, based on what we're doing at the moment, Arcane Library is probably the right move.
Okay.
Hydrodrive is going to be nice eventually when we want to move around, but we're going to need to start inciting. And it's actually, if we just fail on these searches, it's probably better because we've just been getting crapped on the whole time. But whatever.
That's fair. So yeah,
I think the bonus from the insight is going to be helpful.
I think that's going to be really big.
So let's try and refit the ship.
All right.
So we will add 7 or higher. We get the upgrade. And then we can exert 1 ship's resource if we want to. So if we want to do
push that crew,
get them out of here. Let's go.
All right. So risk. We're +3, so we need 4 or higher to get it.
Wow.
10. So it's a 13. So we actually get the we get the upgrade plus.
Oh wow!
My porthole. We only do it for one salvage ship.
Wow, that went well.
So
that it pays to work your crew extremely hard.
Yep.
It does.
All right,
Thank you,
so
boys. You're out
Arcane
there doing it,
Put it-
sweating.
we're gonna put it down
We
here.
love you.
Yeah, that in the tableau would be great.
All right, so let's incite now.
Okay, let me move our.
We'll do it.
There's 2 actions for refit.
Chinese migrants. Sure.
Sure.
So same thing. So we get exert any one resource plus 1 with the arcane library. So we would get.
Can we just for framing? I'm gonna have us. I'm moving the dice, and I'm gonna have us roll them there.
Okay,
If that's okay.
That's fine.
Because it's hard to look at the table to reference while also showing the dice.
Exerting crew again. Yes.
Oh yeah, you know they're working hard. They're going to be out there trying to incite some riots.
So that's a 9. That's a 12.
Perfect.
So
we got a revolt going on here, fellas.
Dude, and we lose to notoriety.
Wait, isn't that 11? I'm seeing a 4, 4, and a +3. Oh no, then we have the +1 from our.
From what we just put on our ship.
There we go. Works out.
Insight was 1 action.
So we have 1 action left. I'll save it.
Save it.
Yeah, because if we incite again, our arcane library is negated because there's already an uprising cube in that ocean.
That's fair.
So it's -1 for every uprising cube in that ocean. So it gets harder in the ocean. So I will save it, and as per usual, I will pass this over to Jamie.
Nice.
And we'll go from there.
So now we're right on to the next adventure card.
We are.
Right?
We sure are.
Oh, we're in Act 2 now.
Oh wow!
The
All
first
right, here we go.
intermission.
I was admiring the magnificent aspect of the ocean when Captain Nemo appeared. Ooh, he did not seem to be aware of my presence, and began a series of astronomical observations. Then, when he had finished, he went and leaped on the cage of the watchlight and gazed abstractedly on the ocean. First intermission. Add the dark yellow reinforcement ship group to the ship draw pool and continue play with the next card. And then roll 2 white dice and 1 black die to begin each placement phase. So now we have 3 die.
We have 3 dice. For lull turn only, it is just the white dice.
I see.
And I was trying to shuffle this bag.
I think it shuffles automatically.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was good and shuffled. Yeah.
So then
now we
choose the next card.
Choose next card. Yeah.
Yes.
Lost time. We had run aground at full tide, an inconvenient state of affairs for floating the Nautilus off. But although it could neither sink nor split open, it was in serious danger of being permanently attached to these reefs, and that would have been the finish of Captain Nemo's submersible. Interesting.
Revenge of the Reefs.
All right, so reduce the number of Nautilus upgrade cards available for purchase by 1 of your choice from among those available. Discard it. It is out of play for the rest of the game.
Wow.
All right.
And then that goes to fail.
All right. So we want to keep the Hydra Drive, or is that the one we want to get rid of, right?
So
I think we'd want to keep it, right?
But that's just moving around, right? Have you read the other ones? They're pretty legit.
Steam torpedoes.
For action phase, you may take 1 free torpedo attack at the Nautilus's location, roll 2d6, and sink the targeted non-warship on a +5, or targeted warship on a +6. After your first miss, however, you'll roll only 1d6 for torpedo attacks for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game?
Yeah, it's essentially when we go up, like, it's essentially we get a free shot as we start our fight. And double hull, I mean, gain an additional DRM when exerting hull resource. Also ignore all 6s when rolling to apply damage to the Nautilus.
Pretty good.
I mean, and then I think
torpedoes is a big gamble, but
I think steam torpedoes is a strong choice to keep.
To keep? Okay.
Hydro drive. I mean,
do we really need to move all the time?
I mean, I will say that it does say in the little border around hydro drive, explore, which is our motivation.
Didn't do and is part of the setup, but you can choose not to do it. Is we could have bought the hydro drive to begin with
and spent resources.
I
think we would have been okay not doing that. Actually, honestly, they were also expensive anyway. I think tossing hydro drive is probably our best, but that is the purser who's balancing the books. So
I'm all right with that. But that's
all right. But let's get this clear: with steam torpedoes, after we miss one time, we only get to roll one die on any attack, right?
No, that's on the bonus attack.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the first time
that's much better than
yes. No, it's 100%. It's 100% just a free shot, and then we miss. It just goes down to 1d6 on our free shot, and then we still get to attack it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's super clutch. Then I do vote to keep steam torpedoes. At first, I was like, dude, how can we win?
How can we win?
Right,
by putting torpedoes on our Nautilus.
Yeah. All right. So are we saying get rid of hydro drive?
I think so.
Let's do it. I mean, we're already bon voyage.
It's gone. All right, Jamie.
And now we roll.
Roll 3 dice. They're above the DRM chart now.
Yep.
Yes. Oh.
Did I get them all? I think I got them all.
Oh, cool.
So we get one action.
Right. One action.
I mean, it's not terrible. It could be worse.
It's not good.
It's not good. So we get 2 ships there and 1 ship in the Eastern Pacific.
All right.
So we have 1 action. We have 2 actions that we can take. While you're choosing that, I'm gonna grab a beer.
What do you guys think? Go keep crushing these ships.
I mean, we did just go around for a very large amount of time about how we needed steam torpedoes.
Right.
And how are we going to get steam torpedoes? By sinking damn ships.
It's true.
Do it. Come on, Captain.
So then I flip do I flip this guy?
So that doesn't have anything on the other side. So we choose what type of attack we're going to use. Stock or bold.
Oh, I think stock, because the idea is you get a +1. What's the bold?
So the bold allows you to continue it.
No, I think we do stock, right?
Okay, stalking. All right, pull that off. We're stalking this ship. Oh, that is a treasure.
That is a treasure.
Oh, we'll take
we're stalking that treasure.
Yeah, Ellen Southard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Screw you, Ellen.
All
right. And then we can. What can we risk again for these kind of things? We can risk
any one resource.
Crew.
Any one resource. Yeah, crew.
Kyle, we need permission.
Do we executive officers ready to go?
Let's go, crew. Do it up.
We need a 10 on this one, so we're sitting at a +4.
All right, and then I do the same. Just the 2.
2 white.
Oops, I did it wrong. There we go. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh man, you were.
Wow.
Sunk it. Crew there, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. About the crew.
Did we lose our 2 notoriety?
I did take them back. Yeah, I put them back.
Good. So then we're back up 2.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. So we got it. So
and then it's actually me who decides where that goes, but I think it's salvage. I think take that over, guys.
Let's get those steam torpedoes.
Working on them torpedoes.
Right, 1 action to go.
1 action left.
Do we want to save one for the next turn?
I mean,
that is up to you, Captain.
Or do we want to search for treasure? Given that's our...
we can't search for treasure because there's no treasure.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was a treasure there. I see.
Nope, there's one in the North Atlantic, European seas, and the South Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific.
Where we could move, but there's already 2 guys here. Do we? Yeah, I mean, we have a few spots that are with the 4 ships kind of all filled up.
Yeah,
because we'll try to clear them out, like move towards those and start clearing them out.
Yeah, because we'll eventually need to start clearing those out, or then just ships automatically start appearing. Like you'll see what they are.
Yeah, they are already on attack side.
So do you think it's good? Do you think it'd be a good idea to move over to the Arctic to make our way over to the...
I like that plan.
That's no problem with that. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Great choice, Captain.
I think that's it, right? Is that the end of the...
You did it.
That's the end of the turn.
I'm gonna cede over to Kyle. I know you've been wanting to be the captain.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let me draw this card. The Red Sea. The Greek and Latin historians do not speak favorably of the Red Sea. It is, he pretends, a sea subject to fearful hurricanes, strewn with inhospitable islands, and which offer nothing good either on its surface or in its depths. Either pass, or you may take up to 2 discarded ship tokens if available and place them in empty salvage boxes and then fail.
So we should only have 1 discarded ship token.
Yeah.
Right? From the salvage.
Yes.
So we can pass it for 7 points, essentially, for the wonder. Or we can take that 1 ship token and put it
in the salvage.
Put it in there. So which can do one of 2 things. We can put it there, go for the double hull, and if we roll a 12 or higher, we can decide to go for the steam torpedoes instead, because we know we can get 1 less. Or we can save for 7 points.
Now I've got a question with regards to points. So do we know how many points we need to win, or is that like on the finale card? That's just like
no. It is level of victory is
to have the best.
So
the best one is 275.
Defeat is less than 185. Failure 185 to 219. Inconsequential. So might as well. Why did you even play? 220 to 249. Success is 250 to 274, and triumph is 275 and up.
Okay.
What's it going to be, Captain?
I'm trying to decide here.
I like the thought of points.
I know.
Frodo makes a good point in chat. Says, I bank the points. Dead ships are easy early on.
That's very true. Yeah, and 7. We're working our way there. Let's keep this. Let's pass it.
Pass it.
Why don't I put it in the pass pile, actually?
And then roll all 3 dice.
What did I just do? Dang it, Kyle.
You highlighted. Press R.
Yeah. 1, 4, and 2. So we're going to get 3 action points.
Okay.
Two technically is first.
Yeah.
Let's put it there. There's room to spare. And 4 is there. So we are filling up.
We are quick.
Looks like it's time to get some tonnage, boys.
He's got bloodlust in his eyes.
I'm going to spend an action point. We're going to the North Atlantic. Here we go. Now, do we do bold or do we do stock? Really clear these guys.
It's not a choice of what we do. It's which type of one.
If we're still looking for salvage, I would say do stock. If we're just looking for points, like to just tonnage, then I would say bold. But
yeah, we do need some salvage. Yeah. Should play this conservatively. All right.
Stock attack.
I will make sure you get your stock attack eventually. All right, so good news. We don't lose notoriety for this one.
Good. No one will miss it.
Yeah, the Slayer.
And we get +1 crew if we sink it.
So Syria, though, huh? That's all right. Well, what's up, boys? Risking you.
He's like, I'm in charge of the crew. It's happening.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's a 7.
It's a 7, but woo.
Thank God.
It's a 7.
That could have only been worse one other way.
So we have, and we get to put the crew back to the very beginning, which is good.
That crew's so happy.
Oh my God.
We murdered that ship.
Oh my God. That could have gone so terribly. Okay.
It almost
All right.
did.
All right.
I already put them over in salvage. Good to go.
you
2
take
more actions.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. Well.
So this one
There is a
does have a
treasure
treasure here. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and search for a treasure?
All right. Would you like to exert the crew?
Obviously. Get them going.
Do we have? Oh, we have the arcane library, right?
We do.
So it's also a +1 for that.
Oh, sweet.
Technically, we're at a 4 right now.
Well, that is okay. Grab the wrong thing.
Whoa.
Man,
So
garbage rolls here.
makes an 8, so we get a notoriety. But
we get a
also
treasure.
You do get to collect treasure.
Wait, did we already draw this treasure, or this was just sitting out here?
I think someone had pulled
Oh,
it
that was
out
me.
back
That was
there.
me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did anybody move notoriety?
No.
All right.
We're at 10.
City of Combat.
Combat. Hey, it's another
would-
wonder.
It's another wonder, so that'll be another 7 points at the end of the game.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
One action to go.
We got one left. What do you think, guys?
Want to move over to the other spot, or do you want to save it for the next turn?
Might be nice to save. Well,
There's also the
what if
choice of
somebody rolls a 6
insight.
and a 1?
Oh, we
Yeah.
cut insight too. Yeah.
So
Then we
got-
lose notoriety, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Mexican independence,
allegedly.
Cuba and Puerto Rico revolt. Your choice.
Let's see here. Let's show Puerto Rico some love.
All right.
All right. Would you like to
so-
exert the crew?
Obviously, they're always going to be exerted.
So we're at +4 on this insight.
All right.
Because we have the
Fingers
arcane
crossed, gang.
library. Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh, we're back.
We're back at what we needed.
So -2 and place a cube. So I'll place the cube for us. Somebody
And
lose
I'll
2.
reduce
right?
this by 2.
All right.
Great
so
job.
now you see on the notoriety track, if we ever get to 14, all of these ships on the 14 space are going to go in the ship draw pool.
Ooh.
And it's not good.
No.
It's not good. All right.
Because those ones will fire back at us.
They
Or
will fire
actually,
back.
before we attack,
They will fire at us. All right.
we are out of actions. Great
moving
turn,
to
Captain. Great turn.
Well, I'm doing what I can.
All right.
Hey, who the heck's touching that?
Me.
Richmond just took it.
Do you want it?
No,
Do you-
it's fine. Pass it on.
I think it came this way, right?
I would just saying move it. We just do it right to left.
Just
That way it
down the
doesn't-
line.
That way it doesn't
We've been that way.
Christ. Aronnax's determination. For 7 months, we've been aboard your vessel, and I ask you today, in the name of my companions as well as myself, if you intend to keep us here forever. Professor Aronnax, Captain Nemo said, I will answer you today just as I did 7 months ago. Whoever boards the Nautilus must never leave it. Test is 11 with Nemo and crew that we can use. If we pass it, we go to the pass pile and immediately return one previously sacrificed character back to play. If available, you do not recover any lost notoriety. If we fail, we sacrifice the Professor Aronnax character if available, or we gain one D3 roll of notoriety. So
Wow.
up to 3 notoriety we could lose.
So it's essentially maybe we burn one of our before we do the test, right?
Burn one of
Or
our
during the test, like sacrifice them during the test because they'll come back.
Oh, that's true. It's a good point.
So,
Good idea.
Ooh.
all right.
Chess.
so
Not
like if
checkers
we
team,
get rid
right?
of council, I'm going to call him council. Like that gives us a reroll.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll need it, but it is a.
No.
But also
Conceal.
Ned Land gives us an extra DRM, or the officers, or give us extra points and things of that nature?
First officer will give us 3 DRM, but we would lose a Nemo.
Which we don't want.
No, I say we try and use either Conceal or Ned Land. But Ned Land, we won't get the notoriety back.
Right. So I think council is going to be.
Are we using
whatever
both?
that is?
I assume we're using crew.
Crew and
Oh,
Nemo?
I don't know if you saw it when he was reading. I went ahead and moved the token over.
So that gives us a +5.
5. And then we
reroll.
so we need it needs an 11, so we need 6 or higher.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we don't even have to flip that yet.
Oh,
you hit the flip button and not the roll button.
No, I was fixing something else.
Okay.
he's down here flipping what I'm flipping.
It's an 8.
8.
Plus 5.
We're good.
So we're good.
We're good.
We passed. We don't need to use any of our stuff.
Nope. So we just passed it.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Let's roll these 3 up. 1, 4, and 6.
Ooh, a 5.
1. 4 is full.
Oof.
Let's go here, because if it spills over, we can go to that one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, 6 is going to be full anyway.
Yeah, 6 is going to be full anyway.
We only have 1 hidden ship token left, by the way.
Yes, we do.
But that doesn't do anything, right? Like, we run out of hidden ship tokens. It's not a thing, right?
I think everything is limited in this game. I believe if there's no more hidden ship tokens, they come out as normal ships.
Really?
I will double check that while you do other things.
All right, so we got 3 actions. Cool. Let's move here for 1. Let's attack a ship for 2. So get rid of that. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no.
The Ironclad.
All right. So it's going to give us 1 notoriety. It is a warship. It is. So this is the first time we've been attacked by a ship. So we're still going to do a stalk attack because that gets us +1 on our roll. But for the warship attack, we're going to roll 2d6 versus the attack value. If the result is less than the attack value, then we suffer hits equal to the lower dice value. If it's a snake eyes, we apply 1d6 of hits instead. For each hit, we lose 1 random resource or destroy a Nautilus upgrade card. By losing 1 random resource, we'll roll a d6, and then if it's 1, it's Nemo. If it's 2 or 3, it's crew. If it's 4, 5, or 6, it's the hull.
Gotcha.
All right. So
the crew's got your back right now.
So yeah, let's exert that crew. Oh wait, the crew doesn't count for their roll though. So their roll is just straight up 2 dice, which is a 9. So
wow.
we're safe.
Whew.
But now we are going to attack the Ironclad for +3 with the crew. And then we're doing a stalk attack, so +4. No other warships in the area, right? Is it for any warships? For any other warships. So we're looking at +4, so we need a 6 or higher. It's a 4.
Oh no.
So if we miss, we get 1 notoriety, and we lose 1 or 2 risked ship resources. Now, we could use like our council for a reroll if we wanted to.
What do you guys
so
think?
we would
Kill that guy? Throw him off the boat?
Yeah, we would throw him off the boat for the ability to just roll 2 dice.
Yeah. Look, he'd understand. He looks like he played games or something back in his day.
Should we do that or just take the hit? We would just lose one crew, so it would just be one step down, but we would get a notoriety.
But also, look how fast these oceans are filling up. I mean, next roll, right? We're full.
Right. So we could, if we we could either fight the ship again, or do another ship in like one of the hidden ships.
Yeah.
So you can say like, I'd want to fight the third ship down.
Yeah.
Yes. The only problem is that one's a warship, so that one will add a -1 DRM.
Gotcha. Okay.
If we attack another ship.
What do you think? Do you want to try it for the reroll? I don't think it's going to hurt us any.
I don't think it's going to hurt us anything either.
No.
We just lose some points.
Yeah.
All right, we throw him overboard.
Would
see you, buddy?
About points? I don't think so. It's a 5. We needed a 10, or we needed this.
Wait, wasn't it just one die?
Yeah, it was only one die.
Only one die.
It says one reroll.
Oh.
Or maybe, or is that just like we roll them both? I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway, right?
What's the call?
Let's see. You all.
Would it have mattered?
I don't think it would have mattered.
Oh no.
It wouldn't have mattered one way or the other. So we still.
All right.
Killed this guy for
dead.
nothing.
We killed that guy for
Sorry,
nothing.
bud.
So.
That poor man.
All right. So we go up on the notoriety track, and we lose our crew.
So crew killed that guy.
Frodo in chat says epic loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hurts. Things were going so well with all of our crew.
Right,
yeah.
so we're down.
We're doing so great.
Oh.
Do you want to fight it again, or fight it? See if we can fight a different one that maybe is not a warship.
Vengeance
I was gonna say. I mean, like
concealed.
the problem is that if we fight anybody there, we're gonna have an issue with taking a -1 DRM from that ship being there.
Negated.
Yeah.
All right. What's the consensus?
Dude,
In the council is reroll both die. So.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're all good on that.
Except for the fact that we failed.
I mean, we killed that. We
killed that guy real good.
Yeah.
And
we're going to tell his family.
I think we might have to. Yeah, I know. The letter we're gonna write to his family, wife and kids. Hey, sorry, man. We just wanted to.
He fought valiantly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really a roll of die on whether we.
It was real. It was a real 1d6 to see if he survived or not.
What the hell does this mean?
All right. Do we want to fight the ship
again? Dude, I would fight it, but it's your decision ultimately.
All right,
Jamie's looking. He's got a little smirk on his face right
no,
now.
I feel like I know you, Kyle, and I know
I'm a little aggressive.
Yes,
a little aggressive.
He'd be like, "Let's do it."
All right, let's fight it. Let's fight it. I've been.
I was gonna say, I think bold attack next, and then just see if we can take out 2 ships.
All right,
dude, it's destiny, right? We've been 2 crappy rolls, dude. It's time to just
+1 on a stock attack, though. We're losing the +1.
Yeah, but then if we sink it, we move on. Like we can sink another one.
All right.
Hey, hold on. The crew did not die in vain either. They were trying to help their brothers.
All right. So they attack us again first.
Correct.
And we get it, which has it's straight up 7 or higher.
Yep.
And that's a 5. So we lose 1 random d6, 1 random stat for the lowest die.
So we got with the crew.
And it's a 4, so we lose a hull.
A hull
is our damage.
Okay, so then now we can.
Ooh, look at that hull master.
Hull master
for the crew. We need a roll of 7 or higher.
Here we go.
It is a 6.
God.
Okay.
Hold on.
We can get rid of Ned Land or wait, what do our treasure resources do under us?
For the roll, you have to. I don't think you know. For combat, your only dice roll modifiers are stock attack, ship resource, or strength and prowl, and then you lose one for any other warship. So the treasure is only for the DRM turret.
Okay.
But
we can use Ned Land.
Yeah, let's kill that. Let's kill
Sweet
that guy.
harpoon.
I know. Look at him, man. You just think about him.
Goodbye, Ned Land.
Song about kissing mermaids and all that stuff.
True, whale of a tail.
All right, let's.
That's what it is.
Esmeralda.
That is 1 notoriety for killing it, Ned Land.
Oh, and 1 more notoriety for the
ship.
Ship. We'll put
Are we taking it as salvage or tonnage?
Let's put it as tonnage.
Cool.
Make sure we get those points.
Oh, that's right. Because if we put it to salvage, we can't attack another right now, right?
Correct. So we did it for Vane.
Yeah. All right, so that goes in the South Atlantic. Yeah, let's keep going. See what happens. Ship
All
draw
right.
pool.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
Oh,
Like it.
crap. Well, we do, except for the 2 notoriety.
Look at that.
Which
Child's play.
Which also we get a notoriety anyway for going.
Do we?
Yeah, whenever you attack
So if
again,
we
it's a notoriety.
stick to the ship, we're putting all of these ships on the 14 space in the bag.
Yes, we are.
Right.
I mean, sooner or later, they were going to know about Nemo.
All right. So this is the City of Adelaide mail ship. So sorry, Gregory, if you watch this in the future, our friendly, the postal player. So we need an 8. So I think, Kyle, you know what to do.
Crew is risked.
never
Who's exerted.
Never moved. So we need a 5 or higher.
Oh my god.
Come on, just do it.
That is
Love
a
it.
9.
There we go.
Luck's back with us.
All right, so that goes there.
Yeah, let's clear these
Yeah,
guys
we're just,
out.
yeah. All right,
Yeah,
so
so-
that's 1, 2.
So, but we get another notoriety if we do it again.
Yes, every time
Just
we do
highlight-
it.
Highlight them and then move them.
It was just mostly I didn't want to grab the. There you go.
All right. We're
Continue.
all on board for figuring it out.
Yeah.
All right. Last action.
Here we go.
All right. I guess so. That was
It's
our
still the
last
same
action,
action.
but it was still our last action anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I will draw.
Oh no.
Look at this.
Borda.
This guy. It's a Borda.
They hit us at 8, and we have to take it out at 11.
Okay.
I don't like this at all.
I don't like those odds.
All right. Crew is risked. Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, this is first for the attack.
Yes, full back. That's a 5.
That hits us.
We
We
take
lose a
one. We only take
random
one damage.
resource.
And that's going to be to our crew.
No.
The crew.
All right. So now we have to roll an 11 or higher.
Risking the crew, sir?
Yeah, we're going for it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we're crew.
Jamie, come on. This is what it.
Now
This
let
is
me
where the rubber meets the road, man.
let me say this: if we lose this roll, which we won't, if at least one of the dice are 1 or 2, we only lose 1 crew. If no dice have a 1 or a 2 on them, we lose 2 crew. Just so you're aware.
Yep.
Hey.
All right, here we go. We need an 8, and we rolled a 7.
Oh no. But we would only lose 1 crew.
We would only lose 1 crew. I say we just leave it be.
I think we leave it be.
All right.
The crew fought valiantly.
Yeah.
They did. And no, they're no longer fresh. They are only
They're
fit.
not fresh. They are only fit.
That's the end of the turn. What are you all thinking of the game so far? Now that we're into it,
It's good. Like
Yeah. Getting kind of stressful.
It is. And I'm liking it. And like the rules at first, when you start, it seems overbearing. But then I think, like you said, once you get into it, it's like, okay, this is just the flow of things.
Once you get in the flow of things, it's really simple. When I send you a video of Heavy Cardboard playing a 5-hour game of it solo, it's
Long
a
time.
little intimidating. But obviously, Edward, it was the start of COVID, and so he was like, "Well, no one has anywhere to be, so we're just going to hang out and play."
Yeah.
And just chat. So, yeah. All right. I thankfully am no longer the captain, and it's off to TJ.
Wow. Hey, you sucked, man. What the heck was that?
What? I said 2 ships. I just
So-
left them in the.
All right.
So one
Killed
thing
2 of my
that is
crew.
important to know
God.
is that when we do the relinquishing the captaincy ship from being fail and the notoriety, you must immediately yield the captain tile to the player, but then you also give them an action point.
Oh, that's true.
So Richmond both failed a test and crossed a notoriety, so we're covered on 2 ends of that one. I'm just emphasizing how bad his captaincy ship was.
I did a great job. Look at all these ships.
You tell that to the crew, sir.
Yeah.
A lot. Of
Oh,
people died on my
boy.
watch.
I like
A
that
lot
card.
of people died on my watch.
The shark returned when I saw Captain Nemo rise suddenly, dagger in hand, ready to fight the monster. With wonderful quickness, he buried his dagger deep in its side. A terrible combat ensued. We can pass, or fail and gain 1 Nemo, or we fail and lose 1 Nemo.
Okay.
Well, I guess we just want to pass for the 2 points because we don't have any Nemo to lose.
Correct. And I assume that we will risk Nemo.
Sure.
And we need a 8, so we just need a 6 on die.
That's correct.
It's a 5.
Hey.
Oh, man.
It's a 1, so we only lose 1. So that goes there.
But then we fail and lose another Nemo.
Jesus.
Nemo went a little crazy.
He's only determined now.
Still determined.
That's rough.
Things
Can't
are
wait till
not
it's
going
unstable.
well. All right.
Wow.
Roll the
All
dice.
Rolling those
Please
dice.
Like lull 4s. All right. So, in order is 2. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Pop it there. 3, we have a space. And 6, we do not have a space. So what that means is that in 6, we now have to just reveal a ship. It does not have to be on its warship side. It just reveals a ship.
It's a warship anyway.
It is a warship, but at least it's not on its purple side.
It's not on his purple side.
So there's the armored frigate, the Themis.
Feminist?
6 and a 10, so its attack isn't bad.
No.
But it is there.
All right. So we will get 3.
Yeah, you'll bump it up to 4
All right.
because of my bad captain's ship C.
Man, your captaincy was terrible. I hate it. Yeah, he does get. Yeah, Frodo the Shire is correct. He does get better the crazier he gets.
That's true.
Man, I believe.
Worse.
I don't know. I'm thinking a sneak attack, a stalk attack, as it were.
Take these guys out.
Well, or we use this as a lick our wounds phase. See if we can get some crew back.
It's true.
So we can rest, get some crew back.
You can exert Nemo or the hull, and you can use anyone's treasure tokens BP. So if we got rid of that +3 treasure, it'd be +3 on the roll.
Yeah, I think this is the turn to lick our wounds. So
we're gonna exert hull.
Yeah, I think we exert hull. Yeah. And I'll roll.
Are you doing you're not doing the treasure, right?
No, we're resting.
Oh,
The
no,
crew.
For rest, you can spend one of the treasure tokens for the die.
No,
Makes
I think
sense.
we're okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, -1 if any warships present. So we got to
Mhm.
roll at least a 8 here.
Oh, that is
That's true.
true. We could leave this sea. That's
First.
another
We can move
thought.
before we do it, yeah.
Yeah,
We
could
actually,
go-
you know what? We're not going to do this. We're changing direction, team. Head towards the North Atlantic.
Here we go.
God.
And now we'll rest.
Rest is 2 actions.
Yeah. I already did it. We had 4.
Yeah, so you move for 1.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
3.
Yep.
2.
Here we go.
1.
Oh,
my
gosh.
gosh.
Well, at
That
least
is
nothing
a-
happens.
That's
Well,
a 4-6. That's a 6, huh?
That's
We lose the
another-
hole
no,
because we exerted it, and there's no effect. So
Mm,
the hole is there.
man.
Well, good thing good thing it wasn't the other one.
Yeah. I have to see. I failed a test, so I have to cede the captaincy. Captaincy.
I guess Jamie. We have 1 action point left, Jamie. You're our captain now. Although you do get an extra action point for failing the thing. So we do have 2
Wait, is
actions.
it me? It's tactical.
I think so. Somehow we
It
got
goes
out
to
of
the
order.
left.
I'm not really sure. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's me then?
It should pass to the left.
Yeah, we'll start from here.
Yeah,
Kyle,
sorry,
you go
I-
here, and then we'll start off.
Okay.
I changed the order after the first 4 because it was going like 3, 4, 1, 2, or no, it was
Yes.
4, 3, 1, 2, and it was confusing.
Yeah, a little bit. All right.
Oh, so
Oh, so
who's
I'm still in the middle of the turn and I get to do this.
correct.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So we have 2 actions.
You've inherited my mess.
So we can try and rest again. That's an option. Or you can just start murking ships.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Well, the decision is made. I'm going to go use the restroom.
All right.
Oh, brave.
Man. Let's see here. Dude. I mean, look at this. Look how full this is over here.
So full. So full of ships.
So many ships.
Let's sneak stalk attack. Let's do it.
All right. Stock attack it is. I will grab a ship. And it is. It's a warship.
Wonderful. Here we go.
It is the Vigilant armored frigate. Attack of 6. Defense of 10. So you need to roll for their attack first. That is a 6, so we are good. Yeah, we are
Crew
good.
is wagered.
Wagered
2
the crew.
points.
+1,
And-
so we need a 7 or more.
We get 3. Yeah, we get 3 points.
Yeah, so we need 7 or higher.
Fingers crossed.
Let's drench it.
Oh my gosh.
5.
5.
All right.
What happened?
so-
Oh, we were attacking something, huh?
Yeah.
And we
And
lost.
more crew members.
Oh, no.
We lost 1 crew. We're definitely gonna need to rest next turn. So that's just a
We're just making enemies everywhere we go.
fact of
Yeah,
life.
big time.
Uh,
And then, man, should we move? Should we get out of here?
Move somewhere.
No,
where
I failed, right? So I have to pass it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jamie, you're on it.
all right. So here's the thing, Jamie. You get +1 action, and you're the captain now.
Oh boy. Do we want to do I want to move where the resting is easy?
So the problem is with movement,
Yeah.
we won't have enough action points to
Right.
rest.
But we could get away from all the ships.
Or like I was saying before, we can take this +3 treasure that's up here and use it as a +3 on our die roll
For the resting right now.
for the resting right now. So it would help negate the -1 for the warship. And
Agreed, Frodo. We need torpedoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
We
Do
do
we
need
have
to.
enough ships now to do that?
No, it's 4.
Oh yeah, we stopped.
We should have
attacking.
freaking put one of those in there. Look at
All
that.
right.
City of Adelaide just hanging
right.
out.
It's true.
So if you did the +3 and then wagered, Christ, I guess the crew, then
Whoa.
that would make it a +4. So
Right.
all you would have to do is not roll snake eyes, and we would at least get 1 crew.
Oh, I think you can do it, Jamie.
I think I can do it.
All right,
I'll
so we're
risk the crew on you, buddy. Let's
All
do it.
gonna get the treasure. So we're at a +4.
Should I roll
Rip
it?
treasure.
I'm rolling it.
Yeah. Oh god. All right, so it's a 9. So that gets us 1
Hey.
crew, no notoriety. So
I
crew
like
goes
that.
back to here.
Woo.
To
Still
fit.
fit. Not fresh. We're still fit.
All right, and then we're back to 0 actions. So that is the end of the turn.
Great job, Captain.
All right.
Do I keep the captainship?
You do.
And if
You
you
do.
You did not fail like
You did not.
the people
also-
before you.
just been friendly, like giving people the giving it to people. All right.
All right. The Gulf Stream. 10 days went by in this way. It was only on May 1st the Nautilus openly resumed its northbound course after raising the Bahamas at the mouth of Old Bahama Channel. We then went with the current of the sea's greatest river, which has its own banks, fish, and temperature. I mean, the Gulf Stream. And so it's to keep when the Nautilus is in the South Atlantic, you may pass and, as a free action, move it to any other ocean except for the European seas and Arctic Ocean.
Oh,
At game that is a fail if unused.
That is pretty nice.
yeah. We
It's
just
nice
need to
to
get
have
ourselves to the South Atlantic.
Uh,
'Cause we did so well over there.
Hey, by the way, just want to remember everyone, we have this Troubled Dreams card that we can just pass it and change any one die's result to any other result that we choose.
Oh, we could have done
Are
that.
you serious?
true.
Man,
It's
that would have
true.
helped us.
It's also
Oh,
worth 0 points at the end of the game. So, you know, that also exists.
Oh my gosh.
Just a reminder that we have that.
But I mean,
Well,
at some point, that will come in more handy when we get some, like, Act 3.
I was like, don't we have like another keep card? And then we do. All right, so
We
roll
do.
all 3 dice.
Yep.
And see what happens.
All right.
1, 4, and 6. Just to let you know. All right, so 1 is going to get a ship.
Yep. Got it.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, we can go up there.
Space appear. 4 will get a hidden ship,
And 6
We'll
will
get a
get an
ship.
actual ship.
which is
Oh, boy.
gross. The repulse
Pulse.
capital
It's
ship.
repulsive.
2 notoriety, 8 and 11. And we get 3 actions.
Nice.
Lead us, Captain.
Yep, Captain.
All right. So I assume we're going to be wanting to attack, given our status as having lots of ships everywhere. Do we want to just keep it here and go after this one we got?
Okay.
I'm fine with that as long as we remember that we have that 1 card.
Right.
Well, the other good thing is the one that this is going to attack us with is only a 6.
That's
Right.
not bad.
So when it attacks back at us, I think
And
that's
do we want to do
better.
and then a sneak attack versus the
I say
bold attack?
we could probably do a sneak attack.
Yeah.
And then
And then bold.
no. I was gonna say my suggestion was sneak attack and then refit and then get the torpedoes.
Nice, good call.
No,
That'd be super nice.
For salvage, and we can get the torpedoes so that we can, not suck.
not.
That'd be cool.
All right. So first up, we are doing the
hitting
first
us.
dice.
Yes. As a 6, so we're safe.
Woo!
We're good. All right.
And then we want to risk.
We can risk a reset.
The crew.
The crew's already ready
Get
to
them
go.
out there.
Kyle's
2
got it.
points.
Oh wait, hold on.
What's happening?
Okay. Yeah, so we're at a 3 right now.
Yeah.
So 7 or higher is what we're looking for.
I like it.
All right. I feel it.
Yeah.
Feeling
I
lucky.
don't like it.
Oh wow!
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 Who's the captain
Crushed
now?
it.
Now, yeah, that ship is no longer existing.
By the way,
we'll
Kyle,
get-
I'm loving your green screen. By the way, that is solid.
Yeah, it's just hanging out here, green screen.
I grabbed our notoriety as we needed.
Ooh.
All right, we have 2 actions left, Captain.
So we want to refit, right?
I think
We
that
would-
is the plan.
And torpedoes.
Well, Jamie, actually, I determine what we get. I'm just-
Oh God, he's pulling rank.
I mean, we did choose roles.
We did. We absolutely did.
All right.
-1 because there's no more warships present. Thank you.
All right. So I assume we're getting.
Crew?
Crew.
Wow. Okay.
Don't worry, Kyle.
You're pulling rank, buddy. Yeah, we can risk the crew.
All right. So if we get a 7 or 8, we get the upgrade, but we lose a treasure, which means we're gonna lose 7 points.
We can lose
9,
my
11.
treasure token. As
Yeah,
well.
that's true. That's true. Okay.
We're gonna go ready to roll.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, so 5 plus 2 makes
Whatever
7.
Okay.
So we lose a
So
treasure.
We lose a treasure. I'll lose mine.
Yeah.
But look
All
what
right.
we've
So
got
all these
now.
are discarded.
But at what cost?
The steam torpedoes.
So steam torpedoes.
Like it.
Whenever we attack, roll 2d6 and sink the targeted warship on a 5+ or targeted non-warship on a 5+ or targeted warship on a 6+. I don't know why they didn't bold non on non-warship. Like that part wasn't important because I just read the bold parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Non-warship on a 5+ or targeted warship on a 6+.
That is weird.
All right, and also we should have.
Steam torpedoes.
You have the steam torpedo.
I got it.
Dealey Marie. Same on both sides.
No, it is different on both sides because the other side is once you've missed.
Oh, I see.
Oh, gotcha.
2 dice versus the 1 die.
Yeah, got it.
All right, we're out of actions.
Actions.
Perfect. All right, Captain. Fired
I
up.
think I'm giving up the captainship.
Officer
Or
of
do
the
you-
deck.
I don't care.
You're saying I should keep on going because I'm lucky.
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
for it.
you are slaying it right now. I mean,
All right, we'll go to the more normal way where we seed when we fail.
Did
never
you
know.
see what I did? I killed 4 crew.
You succeeded something.
All right, the South Pole. To overcome all the obstacles around the South Pole, even more unattainable than the North Pole, which still hadn't been reached by the boldest navigators. Wasn't this an absolutely insane undertaking? One that could occur only in the brain of a madman. This is a keep. When the Nautilus is in the South Atlantic, you may spend 2 actions, or only 1 action during a lull turn, to gain a notoriety to pass. At game's end, failed if unused.
We'll get 4 adventure points and 1 science point,
Which
which I
is
guess
worth
is
4.
8
8 points.
Worth 8 points if we do it plus a notoriety.
Plus, that's our second card that needs to go to the South Atlantic.
That's true.
Have we been moving our notoriety yet, by the way?
We really
Yeah.
haven't been gaining it.
Okay.
well, we just sunk that ship, but did we?
Yeah, I think
1.
we to 1. Okay.
Needs
So
1.
it needs to
Needs to
go
go 1. Yep.
I don't know why they didn't lock. All right.
Now it's roll time.
Yeah,
Roll time. Not to be confused with Roll Tide.
Right.
Oh,
Low.
Shit. All right. So,
shit.
all right. So
All right, so let's move to turn order and take a look at that.
4 is there. Then that second 4 goes there. And the 6 becomes a ship.
Well, no, Lowell uses place ship tokens for white dice only.
Oh, wait, it's the only thing. Oh, man, that was going to be a good one to draw.
Then-
All right. Treasure available on the doubles ocean, which is 4.
And on the adventure deck. I'll get the adventure, you get the ocean.
Yep. No action points, which means we have no action points.
South Atlantic gets a... Wait, can there can't be 2 treasure, then
No.
it moves to another one. We can put it in the one. This is connected.
It moves.
How did you do that?
I think if it's already there. If that treasure has a treasure available gemstone, do the first possible item on this list. Place that treasure available gemstone. Oh, you're right. In an adjacent ocean. If it does not have treasure available, do not add that treasure gemstone.
You can't see my face, but it's
I can see your face. I can see your face.
it's happy.
All right. So you put it in 3.
Yeah, I put it where we are.
All right. Yeah, that's our turn. We don't have any actions. So
Nope, 0 actions.
Yep.
back to Jamie.
Wait, is that considered a failure or no?
No.
Which is sorry.
I mean, depends on how you feel about a little turn, honestly.
Let's go.
Do no harm. They attacked me and I had to defend myself. All the same, I was content simply to put the frigate in a condition where it could do me no harm. It won't have any difficulty getting repairs at the nearest port. And this is like 1, 2, 3. And so this is a test. Pass. Keep this card. Place 3 cannonball markers on this card. Before rolling, discard 1 token to gain a +2 DRM and a +1 notoriety when you attack. After 3 uses, it becomes failed. If fail, it's just a fail.
Cannonball.
Let's get these cannonballs.
All right, so we can risk Nemo.
For
Just
2.
+1. Oh no, +2. Sorry.
Yep.
So do we want to do that? I guess I'm the captain. I decide.
You are the captain.
I say yes. We're going after
Okay.
10.
Ooh, here we go. It's getting
We still have that
dangerous.
one card, by the way. That if we just
Oh.
want to change one of the
Oh,
Die phase.
hang on. Everybody hang on 1 second. We did miss one part in Lowell turn. We need to check for Uprising removal.
That's correct. Sorry. On little turns, check every ocean with uprising cubes connected to it. Add the number of uprising cubes and the number of revealed ships in that ocean, and roll 1d6. If the number is greater than the total, no effect. If the result is less than the total, either move or gain that die result in notoriety.
So yeah, so
Think it's
for
possible.
Western Pacific is going to be 1.
So we should roll
1 die.
1 or
That's
Oh,
good.
I see.
And then where we are, North Atlantic, is a 1 or higher as well.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
That's it. Just needed to do a bookkeeping.
Yeah. For
Yep.
the
As it were.
admin portions.
Anyway,
So-
back to risking Nemo.
We need an 8, but technically we just need one of the dice to be a 2, and we can flip it the other one to a 6 if we want.
Right.
If we wanted,
Right.
yep.
I do that. Which I feel
All
like
right.
we would.
All right, Captain.
So 6, 8.
Jamie.
So we could use that card.
We use that card. We could kill Professor Aronnax, but I feel like
That seems heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's use that card. We're
right.
pretty low on Nemo anyways.
All righty. We pass. Grab Do Not Harm.
I got the cannonballs.
Bring the cannonballs down. We'll replace it with that card. All right.
All right. Now roll it for placement.
Oh, sorry. Roll.
All 3.
Oh, roll all 3. Great. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Lowell turn again.
Ugh. All right. That's not the ocean we want it to be.
Loading up on.
Yeah, so the way it's going to work is play ship tokens only for white dice. So one goes in the bottom part, and then if we're gonna flip a non-white, or flip a no, sorry, it says flip a white non-warship token in that ocean to, or an adjacent ocean to its gray warship side, or draw a warship token and place it to any empty location. If there are none, you immediately lose the game. Did we just lose?
No.
Oh, we're on an empty spot.
Yeah.
So it has to go here in the in any empty location.
Yeah.
So
hang on. Just stop for a second.
Sorry.
This was here. All right. I've got it.
I reveal a hidden ship in that or an adjacent ocean. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, calm it down here. So the first thing is we have a 6. This one becomes this. The next one will go to one of the adjacent oceans and do the same thing. So this ocean here becomes a revealed ship.
Okay, thank you.
I gotcha. Bringing down a revealed ship down to here.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like that.
We've resolved it.
Ooh, it's a wonder. It's a ghost ship.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ship with the most ship, Jamie. Ooh. We just watched a movie called Ghost Ship not long ago.
Oh yeah.
Not to be confused with Ghost Boat.
Wait, ghost ship.
Oh wait, no, we did watch Ghost Boat. My bad.
Yeah, Ghost Boat. Ghost Ship is the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I've seen one of those.
Definitely not Ghost Boat.
Whoopi
Yeah,
Goldberg in it.
Is ghost ship.
You into British television movies?
Maybe. No, so it's definitely not that one, huh?
Okay, so not Ghost Boat then.
But
Richmond,
is
maybe.
But is
seen
it worth going to see Ghost Boat?
British TV movie. I'll watch it. 100%.
There's some funny clips. Dude gets electrocuted on top of the sub.
It's true. He gets struck by lightning, and it's great.
Yeah. What else happens?
All right, so we did all
really
that.
Good haircut scene.
We have 0 actions.
Yeah, check for uprisings.
Yeah, but they're 1 or higher, so we pass on those.
So
Pass.
Just for the purpose of doing
And that's that.
we'll just get in the
habit of doing it.
Habit of doing it.
All right. I mean, we only have 4 revealed ships, so it's not terrible, but we do need to start sinking.
We need to start
stuff.
clearing some ships.
Start using those steam torpedoes.
That's
Right,
true.
exactly.
Well, one of these days we'll get a turn that's not a lull turn.
The earth wants not new continents, but new men. May the contemplation of so many wonders extinguish forever the spirit of vengeance. May the judge disappear and the philosopher continue the peaceful exploration of the sea. The test pass, and you may reset the Nemo ship resource marker to its determined space. If you desire, fail and lose 1 Nemo and gain 2 notoriety.
Are we at determined right now?
So we're
Yeah, we are.
So,
but it's a wonder if we pass it.
yeah,
So-
I think that's the biggest one.
Oh yeah. So as the captain, I guess I'll risk Nemo.
Yeah.
Get the +2. That's basically what we got to work with, right?
Yep.
Right. A lot of averages are on your side,
Yeah.
which means you're going to roll snake eyes.
Ones and 1. Oh wow.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was great.
Good,
Nemo.
good.
So return to determined anyway
Yeah.
We pass. That's the
for 7 points. I'll take
that's the best.
Yeah, we need to clear out the ships. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's
Uh,
time not to roll.
Roll. Please don't roll.
Not another lull turn.
Yeah.
It tried really hard.
Yeah, not great, but
All right, so
all right.
1. So they're gonna have to reveal ships here and here,
And then, okay.
and then 1 goes into 1 where we're at 3. And we only get
Not
2
bad,
actions.
but
Not bad.
1.
Yeah, they're very, very notorious if we sink them.
Okay. 2 actions.
2 actions.
Shall we start destroying some ships?
Shall we torpedo them?
let's
my
come on, man. Let's use these things.
Do we want to do a bold attack so we can keep on?
Well, you got steam torpedoes, man.
Right.
Well, but if he does bold attack, we get a.
We
can
keep on
doing it.
trucking.
Oh, with steam torpedoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bold torpedo.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, so let's reveal the ship.
Yep.
Anyway, 'cause we
Easy,
have to know
easy shit.
Oh boy.
it is a warship. So if you roll 2 dice and roll a 6, we automatically sink it.
Yes. But if we fail, then it becomes harder to do.
You go through the normal process. So you just need to go ahead and
Should
roll
have
2
saved
dice.
that stupid card for now.
Go and roll 2 whites.
Yeah. Do we want to risk anything?
You don't get to
Well,
risk anything.
Right now, this is just roll for the torpedoes to hit
Oh,
first.
sorry. Yeah.
So we're
Gotcha.
we're firing torpedoes. Isn't that what we say?
Fish in the
you
water.
sunk it.
Done.
Woo! How many notoriety?
2.
2?
Ugh, let's go.
Here we
take
go.
All
it.
right. Where do we want to
Come
put
here.
it? Do we want to put it for salvage or tonnage?
Oh man.
Man,
What's
that is.
next? What do we
Who
have?
determines that? Who's got that? It's a tax
Hull
block.
resource.
It's only worth 2 points, by the way, at the end of the game.
So shall we salvage it? Do we want to get this other?
Oh, sorry. If we do it for tonnage, we can keep attacking on the same turn.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got to do tonnage then.
Oh, I see.
So it'll
Yeah,
go.
tonnage.
It'll go down to the North Atlantic. All right. Are we going to keep on attacking?
I think
Man, I just want to say, I love this game.
It is so much fun.
It's
is
so
fun.
It's so stressful, and
Yeah,
it's a
very
little long, but it's like
All right.
it stresses me out.
Give us a notoriety for continuing the attack.
Whoop.
Yeah, shit.
19.
Oh,
Here we go.
shit.
Hey, but just a 6 or higher.
6 or higher.
Roll 6 on the white die again.
Come on.
Wait,
Let's go,
just to make sure I understand. So I'm rolling 2 die. I just need a 6, or
You need to
higher
get a
on-
6 to show up on one of those die.
I see.
Oh, wait, a 6 just on one of them?
I believe so.
Oh, I thought it was 6 or higher.
No, it's 6 or higher.
Oh, maybe.
Roll 2d6, and on a roll of 6 or higher, we sink.
Oh, sorry. I was
Oh.
thinking about once it gets nerfed. Sorry.
Yeah.
My God, TJ, I like that though. That'd be intense. Whoa,
And we still didn't do it.
That's a 5.
Jamie, are you kidding
The torpedoes miss.
me? Dude, this is when we should have kept that troubled dreams.
Hmm.
Well, those steam torpedoes were wonderful.
When we
Captain.
had them. All right. So
Oh.
now we have to get attacked by the ship.
Ugh. And it's what, 10 or higher?
Yep.
So now I roll 2 and have to get 10
Yep.
or higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we risking anything, or is that past?
We can't
Not
risk
during their
anything.
attack.
Yeah, not doing the attack.
Oh, right.
We only if we have reinforced armor. Wow.
Oh, wow. Coming up
Evasive
clutch when we
maneuvers
need 'em.
captain.
Now, to sink this, we need a 12. or
12.
I don't even know if it's worth risking. Are we even going to be able to get it with the +2?
Oh.
I mean,
We could start to use cannonballs if we wanted to.
We do have cannonballs.
we do have cannonballs. So wait, if we use cannonballs, it's +1 notoriety, and then if we sink it, it's 2 more notoriety.
Yes. We will become quite notorious.
Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Also, I think we'll cross the threshold. No, we won't. We'll be at
No, we
22.
won't. It's the boats are the thresholds.
It's up to you, Captain.
I mean, Captain, oh, Captain.
Honestly, I don't think it's worth risking.
Yeah. Can I ask one question just about the steam torpedo? So it says once per action phase, we were able to do the torpedo attack. Were we even able to do it twice in a row?
No, so we don't.
Dude, get that torpedo back. Yeah, there we go.
We're back, guys. We're back.
We're back. We got the
Good.
torpedoes.
Jamie, thank you for looking at that.
Yeah,
I was just wondering.
Good play. But we still got to roll 2 6s right now.
God,
Yeah, we do have to roll 2 6s, right?
If you roll a pure 12,
A nat's 12.
In bowling, this is what I'm doing. I look and I close my eyes. I'm just gonna roll a strike.
Oh,
My
That's usually what happens.
All right.
Dude,
I mean, but well done. Well done.
Yeah, so we will take 1 damage on one of our tracks.
Roll one random or roll 1d6, and we'll choose what track that is. Just don't let it be a 1. That's all I ask.
It was a 6.
fine.
The hole.
Holes are okay.
If we get the
there
hole
you go.
upgraded, that would have meant nothing.
It's fighting trim. We have 2 actions left.
Do I move captainship? Was that a failure?
Yeah.
Yes. We do get 1 more action.
Right,
Deal with
crew.
it. Deal with this
Get ready.
mess.
You ready to die? All right, so we're at 3 actions.
Also, remember, we get like no points for sinking ships. I'm just
That's very true. Yeah, we get nothing.
We get really nothing for sinking ships.
especially warships, which we've sunk 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, we're just losing points here.
Yeah, so here's what I'm proposing.
What's that?
Which is so I am considering going to a different ocean and trying to attack and hoping that it's not a too. I just want to open some spaces up
Okay.
and see if we can get something that won't attack us.
You could burn 2 moves and go to number 1, which we know these 2 are not going to attack you back.
They're 2 notoriety, but
They are 2 notoriety.
I like that. And let's attack the Thermopylae.
Thermopylae.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
So it's an 8.
Bold attack?
No, I'll do a stock attack.
Oh, come on. Where's the adventure?
Our captain seems to be yellow-bellied.
Well, the problem with the bold attack is that if we keep going, it's more notoriety.
True.
And we're at 19.
Yeah.
36 kills us. So
The crew's on your side right now.
we're
The
plus 2.
crew's on the side for the.
So
Because we need anything that we've got right now.
We need a 5 or higher. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, it's a 10. So
Give us 2 notoriety.
it was 2 notoriety. I'm going to put it in tonnage.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that double hull's nice. But we're definitely getting to a point where we're going to need points.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
And then that's 3 actions. So,
Yep, that's it.
all right. And it is flip time. Play card. Capital encounter. Ah, shit. Soon the Canadian announced that the craft was a big battleship, a double-decker ironclad complete with ram. Dark, dense smoke bursts from its 2 funnels. Its furl sails merged with the lines of the yardarms. The gaff of its fore and aft sail flew no flag. We're going to automatically fail this. Get 2 notoriety, of course.
Of course.
Capital ship to the Nautilus's current ocean and fight it immediately. This is a
Wow.
stock attack action.
Like that? This is intense.
Yeah, all right. So that we fail that immediately.
Yeah, the problem is that it is
A horrifying ship.
Yeah.
The Cerberus.
Can we use our torpedoes? Is that a thing? No, I think we have
Yes,
to
it's
do
a
it.
new action phase, but
Is it an action?
it's a it's a new attack.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But we're not in the action phase, are we? Are we in the event phase?
Oh.
Was it turn or action?
It's his action phase.
Oh,
Dang it.
bummer.
All right, so it's going to attack us, but we do get a free stock attack.
It's a stalk
So-
attack.
There's that.
We could use a cannonball if we wanted to.
We could use a
Could-
cannonball.
We do need
Plus
to roll for
It attacking us.
Yeah.
8 or higher. Oh wow.
Oh, my gosh.
And we're gonna take 2 damage on.
oh shit.
Yep. On our
yeah,
4.
it's gonna be the
2
whole
damage on our hull.
Dude, it's just seaworthy now.
Oh,
This is
man.
No bueno.
No
need
bueno
to
indeed.
may need to repair on a future turn. Just saying.
I feel like we're going guns a blazing.
All
All right,
We're
try and
exploring.
sink that thing.
right, so we're going to
Sink the
use
Cerberus
Cannonball. So it's +2 DRM.
and get a
So that-
notoriety.
That's
All
fine.
right, move that up one.
People know.
So we have
it's a +3 right now.
Exert the crew.
You want the crew here?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
We need
fine.
Get
them.
them.
So we need a 5 or higher.
Oh boy.
Sink that Cerberus. Wow.
Hey.
12.
We needed
Yes.
nothing.
Wow. Well, we got
right.
that notoriety. That's great.
So sink it.
We can
Oh,
put it in tonnage, or we can put it in salvage. It's worth 3 victory points, though. Well, 2 victory points.
What ocean are we in here? The
Western
we're in
Pacific?
Western Pacific. I put it in,
so we've already got one here.
put it in
Yeah.
salvage only because it's only going to score us 2 points at the end of the game. And our hull is looking mighty shitty. So
Our hull is looking mighty crappy. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
All right. I think it's placement time.
God.
Thanks for
One,
hanging
4,
out, Frodo. Great
Yeah,
talking
thanks,
to you. Hope to see you again.
All right, 1. The one I just cleared out.
Yeah.
4. There is no adjacent ocean, so we're gonna plop a new ship in there. Not bad, actually.
That actually works quite well.
Yeah, we'll take that. And then was it 5?
5. So
Put
put
hidden
1 and
ship.
3.
And we have 4 actions.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Do you want to repair?
I feel like it's needed, right?
Yeah, well, it's pretty rough.
Exerting 1. We also need to start looking for treasure, so we can use treasure stuff for. We don't have a treasure there,
No.
but eventually we need to start looking for treasure so that we can use those like treasure points on rolls as well.
Yeah.
If we also to try and see wonders for 7 points. All right, so I'm going to say we'll repair for 2. Would you like to wager the crew there for me?
Ooh, man. Almost knocked down a crispy boy trying to wager the crew. Yeah, I'll wager the crew.
All right.
That would have been bad all over the keyboard and stuff. Ooh.
All right, so we're at a +2, and we're looking for a 7 or higher.
There it
That
is.
is-
Hey, there we go.
So we are going to gain 2 hull.
Love it.
Is it done?
That is good repair time.
Yeah.
Worked out.
We got 2 more.
Let's incite while we're here.
We will take a -1 penalty.
So
And-
-1 for revealed ship token and uprising cube. So it'd be -2, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Let's
Ooh.
move to the. Wait, hold on. If we move to the south.
Did I break or did Richmond just stop talking in the middle of a thing?
He stopped talking.
Okay. I thought everything crashed.
We just can't hear him, maybe.
Hang on, let's see. Oh no, he's locked up.
He left. Oh, he's still moving his thing. He's moving.
I know
stuff
he's still
around.
moving his thing. I think Discord's locked up on Richmond. Richmond, can you hear us?